Hello all, welcome to the channel. I do plan on putting this out on YouTube, I guess as sort of a documentary in a sense to keep others up to date, I guess, with what we're doing, so they don't always feel like they have to tune into a live stream. It'll be basically this copied and pasted into YouTube for people to recollect easily and kind of find out what the server's about, who we are, what we're about, uh, XYZ kind of thing. A bit of background info. This is the third server we're running, RPG based server on Xbox, Minecraft Console Edition. Um, we've run the other two in the past. First one was on 360. On 360, we discovered modding, and after doing several mods and learning a bit from it, we made it one of the best RPGs I think on 360. We were the top viewed RPG server on Minecraft forums. Um, Come Xbox One, we decided to make a second server, a different one. Ended the first server with the bang, so to speak, with the final dungeon boss fight, and we went from there. Closed off the server with the final dungeon, a dungeon that took some groups up to 2-3 hours to complete, just as a way of closure for players that were invested. Started up the second server, continued the storyline with our lore, all original content, and began from there. Server was up for a few months, then 4J recently put out an update that ultimately destroyed the second server, making modded villagers, crash the server if they were modded a certain way with certain attributes and things to them. So ultimately, yeah, it kind of killed that community. Now we're on our third server, and I shouldn't say killed the community. It dissuaded some people, but the devs and I are very invested in what we've created. I'm very invested in what I've created. That being the community, the server having united or brought together so many people from different walks of life and meeting on a game that they enjoy, as a leisure, through a server that redefined the boundaries and ideals of what Minecraft is and can be. Essentially, we've together, the community as a whole, not just me and the devs, the developers for the server, but the community, we've created something that's unique in Minecraft, especially on Console Edition. At this time, the server has reached fourth most viewed Xbox One server on their listing. If you look up Arc Realms on Google, you'll find us everywhere. We have our own website at arcrealms.wix.com/arcrealms. It's kind of a wordy domain name, I know, but it's Wix. It's free. We're not looking to make money off of anything, so we're not gonna be putting money where profit will be lost, that kind of thing. If we ever do get bigger, thanks to command blocks, if they ever do show up on console, you will think about going in the monetary direction, since things could essentially be monitored on their own. High risk. Welcome to the broadcast. Just FYI, it may sound like I'm talking to myself, and I am, but I'm just recording for when I put this video on my YouTube channel, this stream. Kind of historical documentation, sort of. So, what's going on is we're beginning our third server abruptly. The second server ended not terribly on because of us, but due to glitches and bugs because of 4J, we were kind of forced to have to make a new one if we wanted to keep people invested and interested in our server. new storyline, but it's the same world theme of the world, fantasy RPG, but with the new storyline, progressive storyline altogether. The lore is going to be written up pretty soon. It's going to be posted, all that on our website. Again, at arcrealms.wix.com/arcrealms. Again, wordy, I know, but hey, it's Wix, it's free. So yeah, for now, I'll just be going around touching up, the server, preparing it. We haven't launched yet. This third server. It's still in development, but it's planned to be within the next month or two of release. Granted, that's if I can get the help of my developers, and if my schedule allows it, because I'm not exactly gifted with an abundance of time. I got a full-time job, fiance, just finished college, so there's a bit, of life obligations and things that got to be done, But in no way do I foresee that affecting the server's time when I'm able to play. I mean, I'll have a fit schedule later, sort of scheduled. I don't really like schedules. Last time I tried that, it ended kind of terribly. With that, it started to feel like a job. Like I have to be on this date and I have to show up for this and this time. That's no good. So it's leisurely. It is a medieval world, and yes, I am the owner. I am currently the only one in here. I just fired up the console. Just got home from work. Waiting for more developers to show up. Unfortunate, fortunate for them, because I applaud them. They've got real life obligations and duties. But unfortunately, every single member that is currently helping build this world that we've allowed in to help us behind the scenes has a job, has college to attend, and or has a kid, to take care of. We're all adults. We're not squeakers. We're not, we're serious about our medieval roleplay games, and this was our outlet and brainchild over time. But yeah, yes, on Xbox. I am sorry. Yeah, I've thought about operating on PC before, but that's not only is it money I don't exactly have, but in my opinion, on PC I feel like I can't find a big enough community after I've already made so many friends on Xbox One. It's kind of going backwards for me a little bit. I've tried PC Minecraft for a while. We don't really mesh very well. Keyboard, mouse, even getting a controller to work on the thing. I couldn't do it, nor could I keep up with the dedicated server, that I run on my own. That's just, oof, over the top. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to type away. Just leisurely building, prepping the server for when we launch, hopefully again within the next month or two. And it was really unexpected though when we found that the world could not be played anymore because of the crashes and bugs that were occurring because of 4J Studios. Yeah, you heard that right. Yeah, it's kind of my fault, I did modding, and modding, when you do that, it's risky. It brings risk to the table. I knew them, and I can't exactly blame 4J for it, but I can't blame them for taking out a feature that was hidden in Villagers, that was left there for years, and then was just abruptly removed. So, yeah, it's... Oh, God, come on. That was terrible placement. What is wrong with me? So, at the moment, I'm working on part of the city. All the glowstone, all up there. All the glowstone there, over there. This is kind of where the city's going to be. It's going to be kind of big. By launch, in no way is it going to be filled to the brim with, you know, a bustling environment. But before then, or I mean after then, sometime after, I'll be expanding after we launch. For now, I just need the first dungeon completed. I need the spawn dungeon completed, and these villagers to be put in their respective homes. And they are all modded villagers. I will show you. So, say I take some bedrock, because this is my villager, my hidden custom villager. So he's listed as admin. He'll be, you know, thrown into the world somewhere. Secret. Get myself some Maro. And now I have some spending money. This is the currency of the server. Say I need some weapons and armor really quick. Well, there's a few villagers that sell it, but I'm going to focus on the enchanted seller or sellers. I'll come to Gideon. It's got the scale, helms, greaves, and boots. And just like that, got custom armor. Say I want to go to... I need potions. The server does have rules against owning your own anvils, enchanting tables, and brewing stands, namely because those 3 items are considered industry items. This was the only way we could, or one of the only ways, the biggest way we could make it feel like an RPG server, where only players that purchase the title of lordship for, you know, a set amount of aura can, you know, become a lord and claim their own property, start making their own city somewhere. You know, we give them a plot, mark it off, bedrock it to bedrock level, all the way up, so they can't dig out and nobody can dig in. It's all protected. At a tier 3 plot size, which is considered a city, they have rights to one of these 3 industry items. They pick one, they're set. If you don't own potions or know anybody that's selling potions online that has the potion industry locked down, there is a villager to remedy it named Sybil. And you can buy all the custom, or not custom potions yet, but there's these potions, and then you get the custom ones I've created. Stone Golem, Forced Evolution, Realm Walker. And this is in, again, Xbox One Minecraft, folks. Blindness, Hunger, Invisibility, Mining Fatigue, Speed 3. Can't sprint because it's blindness affecting sprinting abilities.